That's an insane feat. Just like getting into the postseason is no small feat. I mean, the Lions once looked like juggernauts, but they finally had the coordinator changes and injuries catch up to them. Where after their loss to the Vikings on Christmas, that now makes it where only 2 of the top 7 teams based on records from last year will make the playoffs this year.
Well, that's not so shocking.
Is it not? Because I thought that Detroit was supposed to be unstoppable, or at least back in the preseason they were. But those same analysts consistently ranking Jared Goff well above Jalen Hurts in their rankings. However, Goff lost his OC and immediately missed the playoffs. Meanwhile, you think about it from the other side, QB1 has not missed the playoffs since becoming a full-time starter despite constant turnover and new play callers every season.
Very unprecedented journey to be lived. But unprecedented.
Sorry, but it's just wild how many times Jalen does not get the credit or recognition he deserves for doing things that pretty much no one else is. Anyway, this week is no different as it presents QB1 yet another opportunity to prove doubters wrong. Where out of the top 7 teams with the best odds to win the Super Bowl to start the year, 4 will miss the playoffs. Likely none of them will be the number 1 seed. And as ESP pointed out, there's the possibility that 1 or maybe only 2 teams hit the over on wins. By the way, if you're curious where the Eagles fall, they began a season with a number set at 11.5. Meaning, yeah, the only way that they hit the over on that total is winning their final 2 remaining games, which also happens to be the only way that there's a very slim possibility that the Eagles could get the 2 seed. FYI, they also need Chicago to lose their final 2 games versus the 49ers and then the Lions, but we can discuss that more after the game this week. Because right now, the most important thing is beating the Buffalo Bills, and what a lot of people dubbed as a potential Super Bowl showing back in the preseason. Not sure the general consensus is quite as high on that being the matchup right now. However, you look around the league and nobody's a guaranteed win. And speaking of winning, congrats to Orsby Crenshaw for winning the 2 playoff tickets via the randomized spinner since, yep, we got to 150,000 subscribers. Orsby, just need to hear back from you. You know the drill. Email me at thephillyspecialshow@gmail.com or DM me on one of the socials so that I can get your info from you. Make sure to get the tickets sent off and we're taken care of.
You think we need one more? All right, we'll get one more.
Let's do it. Let's run it back. Christmas may be over, but we're not even close to being done with the giveaways, so you guys also know the drill here. Make sure to drop a like on this video, hype the video, and then let me know in the comment section who your first touchdown scorer in the game is. As always, if the Eagles win, that's a very important part, but if they win, then I'm going to randomly select one person who got their prediction correct to win 2 tickets to the wild card round at the end of the game stream. So good luck to you. Drop that name in the comments below, and then come hang out with us during the game stream as we cheer on the Birds. For me, I'm going Jalen Hurts because he's way overdue. Seriously, he hasn't had a rushing touchdown in over 4 games. For the record, that's tied for the longest drought in his entire career. Now, obviously, that's not talking about first touchdown score, but I do see him scoring this one, given his increased willingness to run recently. But yeah, the Bills are also the worst team in the league at giving up rushing touchdowns, so, you know, the math is mathing. Also, I know the offense has been trying to find itself and some consistency, but it's a bit odd that QB1 has gone this long without scoring, which is the same feeling I have about the Birds being underdogs in this game. In fact, Sunday will be the first time all season that that's happened. Okay, some of you may point out the Packers game coming off their bye where they were underdogs. However, technically, despite opening as underdogs, the line eventually shifted